Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Sir Spam 28 here, and I am back, bringing you some more World of Warships closed beta action. Not for long on the closed part. Open beta is literally right around the corner, a couple of days away. First and foremost, let me just, as this match loads up, this is going to be an update video and also a live commentary, just so you have some actual World of Warships action to look at in the background. But most of this is going to be me just talking about what happened, what went wrong, why I've been absent for so long. But first and foremost, just let me apologize from the bottom of my heart for not making videos for so long, for having this little bit of absence. It's been a pretty rough past 3-4 months or so. Basically, I lost my job and kind of ran out of money, and was struggling to find a new job in my field. Was really kind of wearing me down, and I hadn't been playing much of any video games, let alone World of Warships, and it was pretty tough. As we load into the edge, we're probably gonna start escorting this Nagato as this Omaha squeezes on by to our right. Provide this battleship with some AA fire as I ult on my dumbass. Stop the screws, turn hard to starboard, hopefully avoid the collision, and yeah, we should be able to. So, basically, what happened was, lost my job, kind of had some money issues, and got a little bit depressed, and kind of, stopped playing video games. I was looking for a new job in my field, had a lot of interviews, couldn't land a position though. Had to sell my car, which kind of limited the places that I could apply to being within biking distance. Luckily, I live in the middle of the city, Salt Lake, so there was still plenty of opportunities, but I just could not get a position. So I have a job now. It's not in the field that I was in, unfortunately, and it doesn't pay nearly as much as my old job did. But the good news is that it does pay enough to pay the bills, and hopefully it'll work out. So basically, what I want to be saying is that I should be back, and what I'm going to be trying to do is holding myself to making at least 2 videos a week, as we've got enemy ships coming within range, but they are well over the island. I still just want to shade this battleship. There is an enemy aircraft carrier in play, that Ranger. He will probably be going after the Colorado, but this is the other tier 7 battleship, so we want to make sure that he has air cover, and we can see enemy torpedo bombers way off in the distance over there, but just in case they do want to come close. And we'll take some pot shots at that destroyer. Maybe we get lucky, maybe we don't. We probably won't. But like I was saying before, definitely want to try to make at least 2 videos a week going forward. I don't want to, say any more than that, just because I'm getting back in the swing of things, And it's been a very quick minute since I've made a video, and I really, I kind of stopped playing and kind of went into this little bit of a negative period in my life, right when the big changes happened, with the big patch with the American battleships dropped and the Japanese aircraft carriers, and AP-HE dynamics changed and armor dynamics changed. I really haven't played any since then, so it's kind of a whole new game for me almost to learn, as far as the numbers go and as far as the new micro strategies go. But the overall tactics that I hopefully featured in my videos should still be sound and should work out, as we look like this Nagato wants to come around this headland and see what we can see over in this open water. And so we'll keep shading him in our New Orleans, because I'm a U.S. aircraft carrier and that's what I do. We found a battleship way out there. He should not see me unless I fire, because I do have the stealth module on my New Orleans, as the previous New Orleans videos I've done will have explained. But we got some airplanes coming in, but they're still way over there, still 30 kilometers or so away. So I'm actually going to shade to the inside of this guy as we make this turn around the headland. So I'll drop my speed a little more, because if there are going to be any airplanes, I think they're going to be coming from that direction. And so being on the inside of him is where I want to be. Also, there's destroyers on the inside of him, so being inside of him instead of outside of him gives me a better shot at the destroyers. And if I need to, I can also take a torpedo or 2 for him. Not that I want to do that. That's obviously a last case scenario. But I will at least have the option of doing that if I'm inside of him rather than being outside of him. So as we come around this island, we have a cruiser in the channel there at Atlanta. And they've got a battleship and 2 cruisers in the cap against a battleship and a cruiser of our own. But again, as we come around this headland, we should start to... Yep, there we go. And I've got my HE loaded for this Pensacola. And we'll see. We'll see. Maybe that lead will be good. Maybe it won't. Let's see where those shots land. Yeah, we need a little more lead, which means we need to get around this island a little bit better, a little bit faster. And now we've got planes coming in. Now's a good time to actually launch my scout plane to get out of these islands. And as these bombers come in, I'm going to go ahead and pre-focus on them. The Pensacola is getting out of range. But we do have this battleship here. So we start taking shots at him. And this battleship, he's going to be scouting, you know, to the south there, but we kind of need to get in here and start a little bit of a ruckus with these ships. So I'm actually going to cut in this way because now we are vastly down on ships, but we're able to start doing some actual damage. Unfortunately, it's going to be cruisers versus battleships in this scenario. So we're going to have to trust our mobility, and hopefully this Nagato will follow us in, because we're going to need his guns. We really are. So, yeah, basically, like I said, went into kind of a bad place as far as life events go. And yeah, we'll go ahead and focus these guys as they come into range and make sure that we keep our nose into them so we don't get torpedo bombed. We're trying to talk about the last couple of months and commentate this game all at the same time, which is not an easy task to do. That Atlanta's gone, so that means this New Orleans is going to start targeting us. He's got my number. Maybe I can have his number. Unfortunately, I'm going to start getting battleships shot at us as well. Oh, those shots are just falling a little bit short. And now we're going to start taking some big damage from battleship. From all of their ships, which means I am going to be in a bad way fairly soon. I'm going to need that gun turret, thank you very much. Woo! Look at the shells fly, look at the shells fly.
Sorry, sir, critically damaged.
Yeah, so, like I said, I still have to kind of relearn everything. I'm going to be going down very shortly. Very shortly indeed. We'll see if we can't maybe take this guy out. Not with the HE though. Give a little parting gift. Yeah. So, obviously not the greatest game for me. I kind of chose to do an escort type thing with our Tier 7 battleship at the beginning of the game. Unfortunately, they rushed the middle, which is a sound strategic choice on this map, given that it's the only cap point and you start from 2 disparate ends. And our battleship chose to go on an end-around route, which kept him out of the action for quite a while, which, because I was escorting him, also kept me out of the action for quite a while. And the enemy was able to establish a strong presence in the objective and create kind of a, you know, a zone where they can concentrate their fire. And we tried to come in, but they just had the overwhelming firepower, and we were not able to sink any of their capital ships. We only sunk 3 destroyers. And it's probably going to stand like that. The game's probably going to end before something else goes down, unless that New Orleans actually falls in the Legato, but probably not. So, enough about the game. Let me try to have a train of thought that's not interrupted by gunfire and big cannons as far as what's going forward. So again, like I said before, hopefully 2 videos a week from this point on. Maybe more if I can squeeze them in, but at least 2. That's the goal. That's what I want to be doing. The open beta is coming soon. With the open beta comes a complete account wipe for everybody in the closed beta. So we should be getting all of our gold back and getting our shiny closed beta reward ship. But other than that, we'll have to be starting back at level 1 account and level 1 ships. Which means that we're going to be grinding out our ships and our lines again, and grinding out our commanders, and grinding out our modules, and grinding out our credits. And Wargaming did say in the patch notes that the cost of both credits and XP for unlocking new ships is going to be normalized, so it's not going to be accelerated like it was in the closed beta test, which means that it's going to take a lot longer for us to actually get back to where we were now as far as our high tier ships go. So basically what this means is for the first couple months it's probably going to be mostly low tier ships, so please let me know in the comments if there's any specific lines or any specific low tier ships that you want me to focus on coming up with the new open beta, because now is the time to get your suggestions in, because everything is going to be on the table. It's going to be a matter of, you know, doing exactly what you guys and girls want me to do as far as the new content goes with the new patch and the open beta. So I think what we have is this Atlanta left. No, it's Baltimore. But it's not going to give us the edge. Why did I think it was Atlanta? I don't know. Those are obviously not 5-inch guns. So once again, as this match is coming to a close, I just want to apologize first and foremost, especially to my subscribers, and to all the subscribers who didn't subscribe when I've not been making videos these past few months. It's crazy to me, but I guess the old content was good. Thank you for sticking with me. I hope the wait has been okay, and I promise you the wait's going to be worth it, because again, I'm going to start making videos. The content's going to keep getting better and better and better, especially with the open beta coming. We're going to be able to explore a lot of new things together and learn together. But I'm always going to keep that focus on tactics and strategy and playing sound games. And I just apologize for the gap. I hope you can understand. Real life stuff kind of got in the way, and it's been a pretty trying period, but I'm happy to say that I am back, and I am looking forward as this friggin' Baltimore opens up on these dive bombers. I'm looking forward to making videos again. I really do. Listen, I really do love this game. I love World War II, naval history, and naval action. I love the ships. I love everything about it. So, thank you for sticking by me as we look at this game. Finished middle of the pack with 480 base experience. Didn't do too well. I'm probably not going to do too well for a good couple of weeks as I kind of relearn, again, the numbers and the new ships and the armor and the HE and the damage modeling and stuff now, because I've been out of the loop for quite a while. So please stick with me now that I'm making videos again. Once again, I'm so sorry that I stopped in the first place, and I hope you understand. But as we look towards that new patch and the open beta, hopefully we can all start learning some things together once again. And hopefully my videos will still be entertaining for you and still provide some good information, even in this kind of, you know, as this new horizon approaches. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. This was just a quick update video with some quick live gameplay in the background. Nothing too fancy. But just to summarize, again, I'm sorry. Got to be doing 2 videos a week from here on out. That's going to be the plan. Please keep me honest with that. If I start to slip and start making only 1 video a week or something like that, yell at me in the comments. And let me know, especially in the comments of this video, if there's, again, anything that you specifically want to see with the account wipes and with the open beta coming out. Any lines that you want me to explore first above the other ones. Any specific tactics that you want me to talk about before anything else, you know, because now's the time to really get your opinions in, because once the slate is wiped clean, everything is back on the menu, as it were. So let me know in the comments, and thank you once again for sticking by me. It really means a lot. All of your comments, even when I was out and not making videos for this last little while, you know, asking where I've been, hoping that I was well. They meant a lot to me, and they really, you guys really are the driving force it's motivating me to get back to making videos. I don't want to make videos just for myself. I want to make them for you. And hopefully, as we go forward, I can get back on the swing of it and make them bigger and better than I was even doing before. So, with all of that said, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.